Good evening, everyone, and a big welcome to all guests who's attending this Zoom to find out what Redox can do for your health. I am Cristiyne, based in Melbourne, and I am a Diamond Executive with ASEA. So before I share what Redox or ASEA is all about, I would love to share how I got started with ASEA. I was introduced to ASEA about 3 years ago because I was recovering from a shoulder reconstruction surgery. And in spite of physiotherapy for 7 months, I could not recover. And because I am a tennis player, I play in the Australian age group tournaments yearly. It was frustrating for me not to be able to play tennis for 9 months. However, when I was introduced to ASEA, like a lot of people, I was very skeptical. It wasn't until a couple of weeks later when I agreed to attend some of the presentation that I was convinced to give it a try. And later, another couple of weeks later, as you can see from the photographs here, that's my husband. He was diagnosed with a serious skin condition, abnormal cell division in the skin, and he was advised to have an operation on his right side, which he was not very keen. So instead, he was brave enough and had the faith to say, why don't we try this stuff that you are having? So we agreed that if it does not recover in a month, he will go for the traditional treatment of operation and chemical treatments. But thank God, the patch on his left side recovered after 7 days. And the one on his right side, as you can see from the photo, recovered after 3 weeks. It was around the same time my granddaughter was born, and she had a serious health condition. She had a hole in her diaphragm, meaning when she was born through emergency cesarean, her lung was the size of a fingernail. She was put on life support as soon as she was born. She was on the respirator or ventilator. She was in the Royal Children's Hospital for 5 months in ICU. She had 2 operations by the time she was 2 weeks old. And when she was allowed to go home, she was still on the oxygen. So we had an oxygen machine at home. We had the heart monitor. We had the oxygen monitor. And we were told some devastating news. We were told that she had brain damage, as well as she was diagnosed with a condition that she would be in a wheelchair. So it was stressful for us, traumatic for us. However, at the same time, I went to America, to the company, to check out what redox signaling is truly all about. I had the privilege to meet Dr. Gary Samuelson, Dr. Robertson Ward, and many other doctors, and they advised that I should put my granddaughter on the product. When I came back to Melbourne, it took me 1 month to convince my son to put my granddaughter on the product. This is my granddaughter, Chloe, 1 week old, and the second photo is after her operation at the 2nd week. So Chloe has been on ASEA since she was 6 months old. She's now 3 years old. She started walking when she was 2 years old. So thank goodness for ASEA. As you can see from this video, she's just learning to walk at 2 years old. So in this short presentation, I'd like to introduce you to a breakthrough technology that has changed our lives, my family, my husband, and it gave me back my granddaughter. And another reason why I am very passionate about ASEA is I've lost my sister to cancer about 4 years ago. I lost my sister-in-law to cancer. I lost my uncles, my aunties. So I come from a family where cancer seemed to run in the family. And I have seen the devastating results of all these illnesses on not only on the patient, but the extended family themselves. So when I truly understood what ASEA is all about, I have made it my personal mission to go out there and share it to as many people as possible. So what is ASEA? ASEA is a breakthrough technology called redox signaling molecule that is 10 to 15 years ahead of its time. It's a cutting edge technology that represents a new category in health, wellness, anti-aging, and athlete performance. A technology that at one time science has declared was impossible. And yet today, many experts are recognizing that ASEA Redox is one of the most significant health, anti-aging breakthrough of our lifetime. However, in order to truly understand what ASEA is, it is important to remember that ASEA Redox is not vitamin, mineral, antioxidant, exotic juice. It goes beyond ingredients and nutrition and can impact your health like no other supplements has ever come close to achieving. And it is often said that we live and die at the cellular level. Do you know that our body is made up of cells, total of 70 to 100 trillion cells. So if your cells are healthy, then you are healthy. As science looks deeper into the cells, it has discovered a very special set of molecules called redox signaling molecule, once thought to be nothing more than a byproduct of energy production. There are now more than thousands of peer-reviewed articles and 1,200 books explaining redox signaling molecule, how they are involved in virtually every major system of our body. In short, redox signaling molecules are key to cellular rejuvenation, renewal, foundational to healthy cells signaling throughout your body. However, there's a challenge, as we all know, with age, diet, stress, environmental toxin in the air, in the ground, in the food we eat, and not only that, with all the Wi-Fi that's going around, it affects the imbalance in these molecules. As a result, our cells are just not signaling and communicating like they used to. Therefore, the whole cellular healing process becomes slow, sluggish, and we begin to feel the visible signs of aging. However, to be able to replenish and supplement your cells with more of these powerful redox signaling molecules would be groundbreaking, to say the least. However, there is a huge challenge. Due to the highly reactive and fleeting nature of this molecule, science has declared it was impossible to stabilize this molecule outside of the body. However, almost after 2 decades, millions of dollars research, multiple patents, a group of scientists led by atomic medical physicist Dr. Gary Samuelson achieved the impossible. For the first time ever, they created and stabilized this powerful redox signaling molecule outside the body, creating ASEA Redox, the world's first and only redox supplement. Starting with nothing more than salt and water, the same as what's found in your cells. As you know, our body is made of 70 to 100 trillion cells. 70% of your body is fluid. When you sweat, what does it taste like? Salty, I'm sure. When you cry, your tears are salty. When someone is in the hospital on IV drip, what do you think is given to them? It's saline. So those are salt water. So starting with nothing more than salt and water, the same as what's found in your cells, is passed through a complex, heavily patented 3-day process where the salt water is broken down. So with salt water is sodium, chloride, hydrogen, oxygen. The 4 atoms are broken down and restructured into trillions of these signaling molecules, which launched our ASEA Redox signaling technology. So imagine, have a thought about it. As we know, coal is carbon. So is diamond, but they are in different molecular structure. Likewise, with ASEA Redox, we start off as salt water, but make no mistake, it is not a bottle of salt water. What is in that bottle contains trillions of redox signaling molecules. And after 5 years of research, our topical gel RENU 28 was developed. So we have cellular health from the inside out with ASEA Redox, and cellular health from the outside in with our RENU 28. Now, millions of dollars have gone into research and demonstrated that the technology, our Redox technology, is 100% safe, toxic-free. And who are the people behind ASEA? Burgess Norton, he was the top 50 of Fortune 50 in America. He was the vice president of Kraft Food. He was called out of retirement, and they bought a compelling new technology of redox signaling from a struggling biotech company as a business venture. What they did was they shared this original redox signaling product with a few family and friends. And in turn, these family and friends shared their profound benefit that they were experiencing. Soon, over 135 people in multiple countries were benefiting from this product. However, a multi-million-dollar offer was made by a pharmaceutical company. Accepting the offer would mean that everyone benefiting from the product would no longer have access to it. So the founders agreed that keeping their friends and family members on the product was more important than accepting the offer, which would mean they would have generation wealth. So what began in 2009 as a simple business venture became a purpose-filled mission to improve lives around the world, and ASEA, the company, was founded. So did you know that every second of every day, your cells are communicating tremendous amount of information through your body, making you one of the most complex communication networks on earth. Any breakdown in this vital communication, and you cannot achieve your full health potential and healing potential. So a simple analogy would be, imagine your house is on fire. You try calling the fire department. The fire trucks, the firemen, all their hoses are ready. Everything they need to put out the fire in your house. However, if you have a weak signal, the message don't get through and your house go up in flame. So Redox, ASEA Redox is the only supplement in the world to provide your body with more of these powerful molecules that are critical for signaling at the cellular and even genetic level. In fact, your genes contain the blueprints and instructions for health through your body. However, because of the challenges already mentioned, environmental toxins, stress, our genes are turning off with catastrophic results. What I'm about to share with you are US statistics. However, the numbers are very similar in most of the developed countries. So in America, there are 50 million Americans that are suffering from autoimmune challenges. 54 million suffer from inflammatory conditions. 1 in 3 deaths in America are connected with cardiovascular disease, and 57% of the US population suffer from digestive disorder. Not only that, unfortunately, 80% of women suffer from some kind of hormonal imbalance. And diabetes are now being the most common endocrine disease. So let's be very, very clear. ASEA Redox is not a treatment or cure for any diseases or medical condition. However, in a recent double-blind placebo-controlled study, ASEA Redox was shown to activate 5 important gene signaling pathways by up to 31%, which in turn impact 5 major systems of your health. It improves the immune system, improve inflammatory response, improve cardiovascular health and elasticity, improve digestive health and enzyme production, and improve hormonal modulation. So this is only scratching the surface. For example, just one of these genetic pathways can influence 15 other pathways, including those involving insulin signaling, thyroid hormone, as well as spinal cord injury. However, let's focus on antioxidant health. Medical experts worldwide agree that oxidative stress is the #1 health risk factor. And the NRF2 signaling pathway is critical to the production and activation of your body's master antioxidant called glutathione and SOD, or superoxide dismutase. These antioxidants are many times more powerful than those found in your fruits, in your berries. In earlier studies, it was shown that ASEA Redox could boost and improve the efficiency of glutathione, superoxide dismutase, from 500 to 800%. The result is nothing short of staggering. Make no mistake, ASEA Redox does not contain any antioxidant. However, it in turn improves your body's main antioxidant efficiency by 500 to 800%. So what are the experts saying? It's no wonder the world-renowned nutritionist Anne Louise Gilterman states in her opinion, ASEA is the greatest advancement in lifestyle medicine which harnesses the power of your own body to keep it well. And Dr. Gary Samuelson says, this technology has the potential to spearhead the greatest advances in health we have ever seen. There are hundreds of medical professionals now being involved in ASEA or recommending to their patients, and thousands of lives has been changed, including mine. So ASEA Redox is one of the most significant health science breakthrough of our lifetime. And it's not just health that we are talking about. Athletes drinking ASEA have noticed they can go faster, further, longer, harder, seeing improvement in their endurance, their strength, their recovery, mental stamina. And in earlier studies, they have done studies with rats, and it demonstrated that mice drinking ASEA Redox for only 7 days increased their endurance by 29%. And I can assure you, mice just don't run 29% faster for nothing. So these are some of these professional athletes, ranging from Olympians, Ironman, endurance sports. They are taking ASEA and they are getting the ASEA advantage. And the reason being, ASEA is pure, it's just salt and water with no chemicals in there. So did you know that in our prime, our healthy skin cells renew themselves every 28 days? However, as we have already mentioned, redox signaling molecule decline and youthful renewal can slow to a crawl. In fact, by age 50, This renewal process can slow down to as much as 90 days. And of course, we begin to see the visible signs of aging with more wrinkles, with dark spots, with loss of elasticity. And you don't have to take our word for it. RENU 28 was subjected to several independent clinical studies with Stevens Lab in America and Dermatest in Europe. And the results are astonishing, showing a 16% renewal in cell renewal, 23% improvement in smoothness, 23% in reduction of wrinkles, 20% improvement in elasticity, and ladies, 16% improvement in cellulite. And what is more astonishing is the improvement in microcirculation, 50%. That is the reason why people applying the gel have got remarkable recovery from injuries. And many of our associates and customers also benefit from RENU 28 by just applying to areas of discomfort or pain 3 times in 5 minutes. So I'm sure you have heard of it, seeing is believing. So let's look at some of the results people are seeing with RENU 28. So you can see from these photographs here, people are getting results from irritated skin, turkey neck, wrinkles around their neck, around their mouth, around their eyes, around their forehead, and even scarring. As you can see from these photos here, the improvement from here to here, wrinkles on the forehead, age spot or pigmentation, and irritated skin. And look at this gentleman, the result of 22 days from day 0 to day 22. RENU 28 is not just for the face, it's for aging skin, sun damaged skin, even stretch marks. So on top of RENU 28, ASEA developed a complete skincare system called RENU Advanced, adding a cleanser, an intensive serum, and an ultra hydrating moisturizer. The RENU Advanced skincare does not contain any harmful and toxic material like paraben and sulfate. It's suitable for all skin types. It's also been clinically tested where 100% of the test participants saw improvement in fine lines. And the RENU Advanced philosophy is simple. Healthy skin is beautiful skin. Beautiful skin is younger looking skin. And with our patented Redox technology, you can really get your best skin back. With ASEA Redox signaling supplement, the company has also come up with 3 range of nutrition. Our ASEA VIA range represents cutting-edge formulas that address our nutritional needs, particularly in 3 important areas of health. Is whole food nutrition support, digestive health, anti-aging vitality. So for example, ASEA VIA Source is a highly bioavailable whole food micronutrients formula made from 26 dense superfood. ASEA VIA Bionome contains or provides probiotics, prebiotics, and herbal support for maximum gut health, while ASEA VIA Life Max contains exciting ingredients that support a healthy inflammatory response. As I've mentioned earlier, we live and die at the cellular level, and the fact is our body are in a constant state of breakdown and repair. If you think of ASEA VIA as representing high quality building materials for your body to utilize, you can view ASEA Redox, our cell signaling supplement, as providing the labor and communication needed to get the work done. ASEA is the only company in the world to offer this one-two punch of material and labor, making ASEA the global leader in complete cellular health. So let's come with every breakthrough comes an opportunity. ASEA comes with an opportunity. So let me ask you, what do you think this rat is doing? It's running in a spinning wheel. Likewise, what are we doing? People who are working, they are also running in this spinning wheel, trading time for money. The question is, are we able to get out from this wheel? And the choice is up to us. So do we want to continue trading time for money, or do we want to look for an alternative? With ASEA Business Opportunity, we are helping you to build your business, leveraging the time of your organization. And with network marketing, this is Paul Zane-Pilzer. He has written this book called The Next Trillion. Paul Zane-Pilzer was the youngest vice president of Citibank. He was also advisor to 2 US presidents. He has written this book on the next $1 trillion industry, which is the health and wellness. So what industry are we in? We are in the health and wellness. And so that people should know as well, Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, endorses network marketing. He has bought many companies, many network marketing companies in his lifetime. Likewise, the ex-president of United States, Bill Clinton, he has said, people who are in the network marketing industry, you strengthen our country and our economy, not just by striving for your own success, by offering opportunity to others. With our ASEA business, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because you get support from your upline. You get weekly webinars. We have regional convention and international convention. Unfortunately, this year it cannot be held. However, we will be having our international web convention in September. So I hope those who are listening, please make an effort to attend this web convention. So before I leave you, I like to ask, the choice is yours. Do you want to travel, do you want to go to the road less traveled? Or would you like to just follow the masses? You can ask, or you can go back to the person who's introduced you to this Zoom and tell them, are you ready to get started, or would you need more information? So if you have one wish, what would it be? Would an extra 500 to 1,000 a month do much for your life? You could be paying off your car payment, or it might help you to pay off your mortgage, especially at this time where people are suffering in health as well as losing their jobs. So with ASEA, you have an opportunity to not only make a difference in your health, but to help others as well. So what do you ultimately want to achieve? What is your #1 priority in life? Is it better health, better quality of life, financial freedom, time freedom? Would you like to leave a legacy, or would you like to have personal development? The choice is yours. So thank you very much for coming to check out this Zoom. Please go back to the person who introduced you to this Zoom and get more information on how you can join ASEA and make a difference. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm happy to answer any questions. Does anyone would like to ask some question? Could you check with Bart and Melissa, because I am actually using their Zoom room and it is recorded. Thank you.